Sure, I was still running for my life, but I'd spent most of the last 6 months running for my life. I couldn't maintain a productive state of panic indefinitely. Tunnel goo soaked into my socks. My shoes felt like squishy clay pots. For a while, I was impressed by how well Lou knew the tunnels. She forged ahead, taking us down one turn after another. Then, when she hesitated at a junction a bit too long, I realized the truth. "You don't know where we're going," I said. She scowled. "I told you! Away from the search grid cameras, yes. But where are we going?" "Somewhere. Anywhere safe." I laughed. I surprised myself by actually feeling relieved. If Lou was this clueless about our destination, then I felt safer trusting her. She had no grand plan. We were lost. What a relief. Lou did not seem to appreciate my sense of humor. "Excuse me if I had to improvise," she grumbled. "You're fortunate I found you on the train rather than one of the Emperor's other search parties. Otherwise, you'd be in Nero's holding cell right now." Meg gave me another scowl. "Yeah, Lester. Besides, it's fine." She pointed to an old section of Greek key design tile along the left-hand corridor, perhaps left over from an abandoned subway line. "I recognize that. There should be an exit up ahead." I wanted to ask how she could possibly know this. Then I remembered Meg had spent a great deal of her childhood roaming dark alleys, derelict buildings, and other strange and unusual places in Manhattan, with Nero's blessing, the evil imperial version of free-range parenting. I could imagine a younger Meg exploring these tunnels, doing cartwheels in the muck, and growing mushrooms in forgotten locations. We followed her for, I don't know, 6 or 7 miles. That's what it felt like, at least. Once we stopped abruptly when a distant boom echoed through the corridor. Train?" I asked nervously, though we'd left the tracks behind long ago. Lou tilted her head. "No, that was thunder." I didn't see how that could be. We'd entered the tunnel in New Jersey. There'd been no sign of rain. I didn't like the idea of sudden thunderstorms so close to the Empire State Building, entrance to Mount Olympus, home of Zeus, aka Big Daddy Lightning Bolts. Undeterred, Meg forged ahead. Finally, our tunnel dead-ended with a metal ladder. Overhead was a loose manhole cover, light and water spilling from one of the edge like a weeping crescent moon. "I remember this opens into an alleyway," Meg announced. "No camera. At least, there wasn't any last time I was here." Lou grunted as if to say, "Good work." Or maybe, "This is gonna suck." The Gaul ascended first. Moments later, the three of us stood in a storm-lashed alley between two apartment buildings. Lightning forked overhead, lacing the dark clouds with gold. Rain needled my face and poked me in the eyes. Where had this tempest come from? Was it a welcome home present from my father, or a warning? Or maybe it was just a regular summer storm. Sadly, my time as Lester had taught me that not every meteorological event was about me. Thunder rattled the windows on either side of us. Judging from the yellow brick facades on the building, I guessed we were on the Upper East Side somewhere, though that seemed an impossibly long underground walk from Penn Station. At the end of the alley, taxis zipped down another busy street. Park Avenue? Lexington? I hugged my arms. My teeth chattered. My quiver was starting to fill with water, the strap getting heavier across my shoulder. I turned to Meg. "I don't suppose you have magic that could stop the rain?" From her belt of infinite weapons, Lou pulled something that I assumed was a police baton. She clicked the button on the side, and it blossomed into an umbrella. Naturally, it was just big enough for Lou and Meg. I sighed. "I walked into that, didn't I?" "Yep," Meg agreed. I pulled my backpack over my head, which effectively stopped 0.003% of the rain from hitting my face. My clothes were plastered to my skin. My heart slowed and sped up at random, as if I couldn't decide whether to be exhausted or terrified.